in the tall grass, just looking for a place to shed my skin. Gonna summon the Holy Ghost from battlefield, and in the morning this whole world won't be the same. Gonna summon the Holy Ghost from the battlefield, and in the morning this whole world won't be the same. Won't be the same, no. Well, snaps of lightning, momentary glances, psychedelic peacocks, cypress trees, and killing vines. Get naked in the mud. That's like a little murder. Was looking for a place to shed my skin. Gonna summon the Holy Ghost from battlefield, and in the morning this whole world won't be the same. Summon the Holy Ghost from the battlefield, and in the morning this whole world won't be the same. Won't be the same, no. I was feeling weak in the it being hot sun. Crawling from the station, we were foaming at the mouth. They were sipping on a tall boy. We were sipping on a tall boy, just looking for a place to shed my skin. Gonna summon the Holy Ghost from the battlefield, and in the morning this whole world won't be the same. Gonna summon the Holy Ghost from the battlefield, in the morning this whole world won't be the same. Gonna summon the Holy Ghost from the battlefield, in the morning this whole world won't be the same. Show me the way, Lord. All right. Good to be back here at the Purple Building. Shut up and play. The great thing about calling this thing Shut Up and Play, I guess I'm looking in this can, is I don't have to talk a lot. So that's kind of why we called it Shut Up and Play, and did a bunch of Professor Longhair to kind of get us back in the swing of things. And did Tipatina, of course, and Tipatina, you know, the club down in New Orleans is kind of like the shrine to tips. And going out west, we're gonna uh, do some shows out there to make sure that tips stays around, and because the world needs Tipatinas, of course. Let's see, I haven't been here in a while. I think the last time I was here, I just was walking by. I was actually doing some Christmas shopping and was shopping at the local stores here in the neighborhood, East Nashville. And I was at the garlic store buying some Christmas stuff at the garlic store, and just walking by the Purple Building, and Todd Snyder was doing his Sunday show, so I just popped in, and he just dragged me up there, you know, and just hopped up and did a J.J. Cale song, and it sure is good to be back, and playing on my good old piano here. We still need a name for this thing. If anybody has a suggestion to call this thing, this piano, please send it in. We're gonna be taking requests and doing all that kind of stuff, and let's see. I'm gonna play some songs here. Oh yeah, I got a song here I'm gonna play. This song was inspired by Rosemary's Baby, and of course one of my favorite movies, and of course Rosemary's Baby was born in the Dakotas on 72nd Street and Broadway, in New York City kid. I think that movie's kind of prophetic in a way if you think about it, but yeah, we'll just do that. I to himself, "You're the one that taught me everything I know. Gonna bust it big, gonna ride my ticket and call my shots and ride my liquor down. Mexico, gonna bust it big, gonna ride my ticket and call my shots and ride my liquor down. Mexico. Sometime when your picture's on the wall. Well, hey, now you gotta get on out. You got time to feel your problem. Goddamn, the Reaper man just walked through the door. Said, son, I want you to walk this line and put your hands up on the car. Well, it may not be a talk, but he always knows what's going on. Sit still, son, cause this won't hurt a bit. Well, hey, nurse, you got a wonder drug for this deaf and dumb and blind man. Took me to the hospital, some nurse rolled up my sleeve. Hey, and to break my walking stick and work a miracle on me. Well, she may not be the doctor, but she always knows what's going on. said, Sonny, won't you walk us down and put your hands up on your soul? Well, the maze is not a toad, but he always knows what's going on. Well, the maze is not a toad, but he always knows what's going on. Crawl around his room. His mother shudders at the sight of him. His daddy is a businessman. And every move he makes is torture. He cannot speak words anymore. My sister likes to flip him on his back and watch my little brother squirm. And I really like the way you look in your imitation leather shoe. But I don't wanna fake it anymore. Trip to California, strung out on Hollywood and Pine. These tinsel-towners came from miles around. That little bugger felt at home. And I really like the way you look in your imitation leather shoe. But I don't wanna fake it anymore.
was Imitation Leather Boogie, and that's an old song. I've always loved stories about insects, Vincent Price and The Fly. Any Vincent Price movies. I've been binge watching Vincent Price movies, and they're the best movies, ever. House of Wax and the Fall of the House of Usher and all that stuff. But that song's about Gregor Samsa, and who turned into an insect in an old story. And before that was One Arm Steve, which was one of the first songs I wrote, for the band. Steve, of course, was the bouncer at the Georgia Theater, and it was my first gig with the band, and I just kind of went in the front door, and Steve was the bouncer there, and I told him I was in the band, and Steve, thought I was really messing with him, and he just picked me up and threw me out because, he looked behind him, and there was a picture of the band on the wall, and they had an old picture, and I wasn't in it, so, Steve was like, whatever, and he just threw me out, and I couldn't get back in the show. There was no cell phones or nothing like that, and so I finally got a friend, and he called our manager, and finally got in, and at the Georgia Theater, glad we did that, and that song, it's like three separate stories that have nothing to do with each other, but you try to tie them in, and I remember Vic Chestnut turned me on to that, where you can just write three things in a song that have nothing to do with each other and kind of tie it in. I think the first song I ever heard that did that was Eleanor Rigby, where there's three separate little vignettes, and then he ties them in, and that's one of my all-time favorite songs. All you Beatles fans out there, I know there's some Beatles fans out there down in Alabama, I know about that. And yeah, let's see what we got next. Oh yeah, it's request time, right? We got a request.
Mama Bear for Blue Carousel.
Okay, Mama Bear. I like to use aliases when I'm on Facebook and stuff, but Mama Bear uses his real name, so that's good, or her real name. And thanks for requesting Blue Carousel. It's a brand new song, and I wrote this at the Nashville Zoo, and just walking around the zoo with my daughter Lucy, and the big finale of the zoo was always the carousel, and so we'd kind of make the rounds, go by all the animals, and then you end up at the carousel. So anyway, that's where this kind of came from. And all right, thanks, Mama Bear. Like a bull running wild in the china shop, we ain't got nothing to gain. And like the mockingbird is knocking on my front door window, it's these reflections we are fighting in vain. You're going up, and down, and it's all merry-go-round, just a blue carousel in the sun. Another sunrise, just happy to be alive. A clap of thunder in the sky, and it started to rain. A backstreet prophet, Crescent City night, said you can't put your arms around a memory. My heart is running laps around my head. You got it going down, up and down, and it's all merry-go-round, just a blue
pride. Just happy to be alive. So put your head in your hands and rope a dope like Muhammad Ali. All peculiar institutions time whiles away. Well, do you ever get the feeling that you're not alone in the best kind of way? And like those dreams when you're free falling from the sky, you get snatched up before you hit the ground. So go ahead and gore my pride and peck away at my heart. You're going up, down, up and down, and it's all merry-go-round, just a blue carousel in the sun. Another sunrise, just happy to be alive. All right, Blue Carousel. Thanks, Mama Bear. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is one of my favorite all-time songs by one of my favorite piano players, Mr. Mose Allison from Mississippi. And Mose just had a way of summing up everything, just, kind of like Mac, Dr. John. They just had a way of summing it all up and getting right down to the nitty-gritty of everything. So this song's called I Don't Worry About a Thing, and goes like this. If this life is driving you to drink, you sit around wondering what to think. I got some consolation. I'm gonna tell it to you if I might. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. This world is one big trouble spot, 'cause some have been in and some have not. I used to be trouble until I finally saw the light. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. your time of trying to be a go-getter. Well, things will get worse before they get any better. Well, there's always somebody out there who likes to play with dynamite. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. I don't worry about a thing, because I know nothing's gonna be alright. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. Well, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. And I grow and I'll glow till I'm blue perfect. I'll put a smile on everybody's face, and I'll kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain all the way. Well, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. And I learned to write words to talk. Gonna search to find a better way to walk. Dirt and polish my whole rough edge itself. Get rid of every single flaw, and I'll be the world's best friend. Gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. Well, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Well, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. And I'll grow and I'll glow till I'm blue perfect. I'll put a smile on everybody's face, and I'll kneel and pray every day. I should become vain all the way. Well, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. And I'll be the cotton picking rage of the age, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
All right. Billy Joe Shaver's song, Chunk of Coal. And, oh, you know, I didn't mention Nucci Space, which I'm going to mention. But they sent me this mask. Of course, we're here for Nucci Space in Athens, Georgia, which benefits musicians, healthcare, health services, and so on. And great organization. They've helped so many friends. And this is their mask. But, you know, of course, I had to bring the T-shirt again. I always talk about the Nucci Space T-shirt, which they will be glad, you know, if you order it from them. But it is the most comfortable T-shirt I've ever worn. It's, you know, I wear it to bed, and then I work out in it, and then I wear it back to bed. And, you know, it never fails. So please donate, you know, to Nucci's. That's kind of why we're doing this. And, you know, thank you to them for supporting Shut Up and Play and all that stuff. And I think we got time for a few more. Let's see. Yeah, we got time for a couple more. Let's see. Well, another feel-good. We've been kind of doing feel-good tunes. Let's see. Okay, we'll do this one. This was the first song I brought into the band. It is kind of a Professor Longhair thing, a boogie song. We played Red Beans, kind of, and people liked it. You know, it was really great that when you know, back in '92, started playing and kind of just threw out Red Beans just for fun, and everybody was dancing and really liked it. So that was great. And so I was like, well, I'll write a song and I'll make it sound like Red Beans. And it came out like this one.
In the door in the middle of the night, and I hope you don't mind me bouncing in the door like this in the middle of the night, and falling in and out of love on my own, pick my head up off the ground. Up in your bed this morning, you were sleeping on the floor, and I woke up in your bed this morning, you were sleeping on the floor, and falling in and out of love on my own. Down the street.
right. Well, that's it for tonight's show. Thank you for tuning in to Shut Up and Play. We will see you here. I guess you'll see me. I won't really see you. But I'll be back here next Thursday, same time. And thanks again. Thanks to everybody. Thanks Todd Snyder and the Purple Building and Brian, Alex, Joel, Colin, Kathy. And see you next week. Thanks.
No reason to be carrying around town, but I do it anyway. I be getting around all over town. Said there's some people plenty outraged. They've been living in a world that just ain't been told. Said we just living funky. Can't let that fire grow cold. Killing it! Killing it! Killing it! Wait a minute! Say you gotta get with some people. Tell them what's going on. You don't need to get your head shrunk. Gotta get you some nasty funk and just keep it flowing on. Said I'm well aware there's some people out there just ain't feeling it. So whatever it is your drag, let it go down through the floor. We killing it. Hey, killing it. Killing it. Killing it. Wait a minute. Killing it. Here we go. Go ahead, Jojo. Go ahead. Bassman, go! One, two, everybody, scream! Say you gotta get with some people, tell them what's going on. You don't need to get your head shrunk, gotta get some nasty funk, keep it flowing on. Say I'm well aware there's so many people out there just ain't feeling it. So whatever it is your drag, get it on down to the floor, we killing it. Kill it, hey, killing it.